Hello and welcome to my studio, which is in my living room in my apartment. I'm here to talk about my top 5 albums of all time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. And number 5, I've got the incredible Shania Twain with Come On Over. This album sold 40 million copies, it was released in 1997, and it is just the best. Never listen to it. So, this album is so wonderful, the ballads are so beautifully written, it's gorgeous, and her up-tempo numbers are so much fun. If you want to get your country on and sing along. It's got so many hits in it that you'd know, and it's one of the best-selling albums of all time, and I can see why. It's just brilliant. It's a really, really good album. At number 4, a bit different here, this album didn't actually do that well. It charted in at number 26 when it was released in 2000. And they actually got dropped by their record label after the sales of this album. I think they re-signed to another label afterwards. And that is the Sugar Babes with One Touch. I've been a big Sugar Babes fan throughout their whole lineup and career and everything. I've got all of their albums, but this album was way ahead of the time and it was so cool, like so cool. And I was so young and the music's brilliant, it's really catchy. Yeah, this is the original lineup now of Heidi, Keisha, Siobhan, Keisha and Mutia. Siobhan, Keisha, Mutia, the original lineup, the original 3. And it's just a fantastic album. It has like Overload, the original debut single, it has New Year, it has Run for Cover. This album I listen to constantly. It's one of the best albums. And like I said, I've been a huge fan, a bit of a fickle fan, because every time the lineup changed, I always loved it even more so. But this album is the best one, and yeah, can't be the original 3. At number 3, we have, there's a little bit of a cop-out now, because it's not really an album, it's more of a compilation. But I love this guy so much. He's my ultimate favourite male singer. I just think he's incredible. He's got a career that spans over 50 years, and that is the one only, the legendary Stevie Wonder. When I see you on the street, my whole body gets weak. I love this guy so much. His voice is like gold, and it was too hard to pick an album of his. I just thought I wanted all of his songs put together because he's something I listen to all the time and never get bored of. He recently just done a concert in Hyde Park and I'm just gutted I didn't get to see it. But Stevie, bow down, he is the best. 2. We have an album which brings me back to my childhood. It reminds me of when I was at school and I was feeling a bit rebellious. I say rebellious, it wasn't rebellious at all, I thought this was alternative music and I thought it was really cool, and I just let my hair down, I loved it, and that is actually one of the best-selling albums of all time, again, is Miss Alanis Morissette and Jagged Little Pill. Number 1. I've chosen this album because I literally listen to this album more so than any other album I think I've ever purchased. It never gets old. It was released back in 1998, and this album alone sold, let's check my notes here, 19 million copies, just this album as well, and it was nominated for 10 Grammy Awards, of which she won 5. And this artist is a bit controversial, like there's been a bit of bad press about them in a sense of their tax evading and their racism and the racist comments they might have said in the past, which I'm choosing to ignore because I don't really know if that's true, because that could be another rumour like when Marilyn Manson supposedly had his rib taken out so he could give himself a, so I don't know if this is true and I really hope it's not. And she's married to one of Bob Marley's sons, so I can imagine she's quite spiritual and open-minded. But my number 1 album of all time is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. We about to step into the rain. All the kids, brothers, sisters. If you really listen to the lyrics, she's just a poet. She's incredible. Like the music is just unreal. the lyrics she spits is just like, it blows my mind. Like, I can't comprehend some of the things she says. She's so talented. Her voice is like so blessed, and it's just gorgeous. If you haven't listened to this album, you need to listen to it. It's so relevant even today, like it's ahead of its time as well. I never get bored of it, never get tired. If you haven't listened to any of these albums, go out and purchase them all. They're all brilliant. So that was my opinion of my 5 best albums of all time. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
It's about a thing. Yeah, feel good.